What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here though, welcome to the channel. Still, let me know if you guys like the deck profiles at the beginning versus at the end. We got Mill facing off against Bloom today. I'm not sure if there's any funny text in this one. Emily's been bouncing around in a couple of... Oh, yeah, I just remembered. I've seen the tech, yes. Emily's still on Bloom, but whilst we're doing all of these, you know, we're post-locals, it's holiday season, kind of like nonsense, she has been teching in all the silly stuff. So today's flavor of Bloom is not a, this is not a kosher Bloom list. This is weird. We're mucking around at locals, having fun with tier 2 Digimon type thing. Black gaogamon is going to mill 2, and we're going to get the mill off the top as well. One of the Agitars gone. Ooh, double quartz gone as well. What a mill. What a champion. What an absolute unit of a mill. So one Agitar down, 2 quartz down. But it does look like an Agitar is there, so not fantastic. Gonna load up a Pomu in the back just to stop floating, which actually is relevant in... I want to say that's relevant in the mill matchup because I believe there's like the Meggy and stuff can like float. I can't remember exactly which version of mill this is. It's not the mill list that Tom took to Nats. Well, other Tom took to Nats. I want to say this is like a full like Meggy mill list because he was asking for black gaogamons on the day. Swapping them out of the main growl list. We are going to suspend Palmon to play out Sunflower. The championships Sunflower as well. Like we just gotten her the green like EP5 ones. So she can be blinged out, and then of course Nats is around the corner, and I think Emily had her Sunflower within like the first hour of being there. We are going to get the suspend and bot deck to play around any on deletions. Good use of Hydra there, but we do have a purple Mem boost in the back. I guess it should also, like, I kind of just glossed over it. Agitar swinging in is incredibly ballsy. I was watching from the table over, and Emily just like, I mean, if I lose off this decision, I lose off the decision. And then hits a boost, which, you know, maybe down the line may own her into a corn cob. But for now, Pogger is... Pretty weak turn on the side of Mill. Looks like Tom is struggling for pieces. He obviously has to be incredibly conservative considering Pomu now locks off the float, but Emily's in a position kind of play almost quartz, not quartz control because lol, both quartz is gone. Like Hydra control now. Sunflower suspend it, no, never mind, just go straight Digizorp. Gain back memory off of the Agitar and then draw 2 off the Coco. You're just going to swing 1 and die to rivals. It's the biggest Digimon on the board, so might as well. Going to go Togemon 4-2. There's nothing she can do. Just going to play for the 1 choke instead. But we do have double boost. Mill 2, Mill 2. We are set up quite nicely. We are going to go double boost. And then War Growlmon is going to come down and mills 3 from both sides. Can we go into Lilith? I don't think so. Because the Pomu has been gone over, we get to play the Gilmon for free rather than a Takato. Doesn't need to give it Blitz or anything, but recognizing when you can get the extra body. I don't think this is the one that has Rush. We are going to get aced. Suspend and bot deck. And then we are going to slip. Ooh, huge, actually. Went for the clear over the level of the Cherrymon. And then Slinger the other one. 1 cost Slinger feels gross. So Thomas set up pretty nicely here. And the fact that because it was a 1 cost Slinger meant that he was able to boost exactly memory efficient. There we go. Finally going to be seeing Lilith come out. Bring back and Jack Raid and a Wisdom Training. I really do like training as well as an option in Lilith, because obviously now we get to do the Jack Raid I'm just going to set up double training to set up for future. Have a Rival's Barrage in hand. I'm just going to put down a 5k blanket. It's going to stop Emily from being able to raise out this turn, which means no sunflower effects or anything. Just going to have to build 4 into 5, or just go boost. Yeah, so now we're definitely looking at Digizord, but obviously she's looking for Agitar, and I don't even know if she's there. Gonna play the Pomu to try and choke to 1. Obviously it will die instantly, but that's the point. Play the memory, get it done. Crack and evolve. Warground, I'm gonna mill 3. And it looks like she's down to her last 3 cards, mill 2, and then that is going to be game 1.
Matrix Digivolution.
How's it going, y'all? I'm not allowed to use toy footage, so here is player ammo. The thing that's been helping support the channel since pretty much the start of Digimon. If you're watching the ads, you want to dodge them next time, consider joining the memberships. But for those of you interested in the thing that keeps me going and shooting these Digimon videos weekly, player ammo. Woo. Here it is. It's actually way less sweet than some of the other competitors, which makes it pretty nice for me. Delicioso. But yeah, if you want to support me, you can get 10% off on your order, and yeah. See ya. Alright, out we go. Game number 2. Gonna be having Mill start off. And Emily keeping the Pomu in the back. Gonna go Sunflower, and do we play a Searcher? No, just straight up into Agitar. We are set up quite nicely. Be playing out of Palmon and going for some decent damage early on next game. Well, next turn. Honestly, they both played game 1 pretty well. Like, Tom obviously clutched up massively after being pretty far behind, but considering there was no quartz to lock down, I think Emily played it very, very well on her side as well. Didn't get to see the funny tech card. To actually get to this point in finals, she did actually use Grandest Scissor to have a quartz swing 5 times. Unfortunately, moments captured off camera, but still. Very, very funny that the content tech absolutely worked. At least she has found one Agitar. The problem with when you're playing into Mill now, it feels like you have to... It really feels like you have to like keep track of how many Agitars you have, because you could just be losing so many of them. Gonna go boost into Sunflower. Sunflower play Palmon. And then we are gonna get the float. Did we get the draw off the Coco? I believe we did. And we still haven't suspended Agitar yet. Suspend Agitar, play Sunflower. Sunflower go blue. Sure do we... Oh, I mean, we go Bloom, but if she hits Rivals, she loses. But, I mean, if she hits Rivals, so be it. Game out memory, she's going to be up to 3, so she can at least rebuild if things go wrong. Obviously, nothing else would be able to swing, but she'd maybe be able to play for... Maybe be able to play for, like, a Hydra to get some bot deck. We're going to swing, and we are going to swing 3 checks. Put this game on a timer. Go 1 cost terriermon to play for the redirect as well. 1 memory, a boost, rush Gilmon. I'm pretty sure the black Growlmon is not the one that is pop one of your rookies to go sec +1. Because, I mean, it's not like it would matter. You'd just be going straight into the bloom or the cherry. So really, it's can you get up to a ruin in time? Lilith. Then going to use calling. Brings back 2. Gets back the memory off of playing the option card. So now we go ruin for 5, which clears 3. Puts Terriermon down to 2, and it means that Bloom is going to be swinging for 7k at secured if it chooses to swing, which obviously is not going to do. The problem as well, though, is Bloom wants to... Bloom would have to swing, survive, and then Hydra would be able to clear the ruin mode without going crazy. So is going to swing, survive, Ashpede into Hydra, suspend, gain back 1, and at the end of turn it is going to be Oh shoot, is it? Yeah. He's gonna get the bottom deck. Because I'm assuming it's plant, vegetation, or fairy as long as there's 2 suspended. That was the only thing that I wasn't sure of. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure Hydra is basically, if there's 2 of everything, then you get the suspend. But either way, Tom too far behind is going to get closed out. It's going to be game 2. And Mulligan set up, and now we are going to be going into game 3. This time I'm going to be having Emily go first. Is going to have to drop a 4 to start things off. Neither of them finding a rookie in their opening hands, it seems. Training fine too. Finally going to take a rookie. Going to get that one set up in the back. And just going to go Mist Mem. Positive a 3, which means Agitar can actually come out. But there's nothing for Agitar to play. So instead going to use Mimi to find another 4. At least it's cheap enough that way Agitar can go sideways and play one out. But that is an unfortunate break. Luckily, like, Mill is one of those weird decks where it's not like your board's gonna get answers straight away. Like, yes, theoretically, he could just drop Rivals, which would be quite funny, but you can see, like, he's setting up all in the back, but there's no immediate Digimon threat. It is just, how long does she have left before all of that Memboost stuff that's set up in the back then becomes a problem. Green, thankfully, doesn't have... Well, I mean, I say that. This list, thankfully, isn't on terriermon. If it was, then, you know, this becomes even scarier. Gonna get the mills. And again, mill the Quartzmon. Get to play the Gilmon. This one has... Well, yeah, it plays the Gilmon. Does it have rush? Don't think it matters. We're going to mill 2. And it's going to bring back the War Graumon from trash, which I'm assuming it's going to turn into. I think going double War Graumon here makes it so that you don't have to worry about one of them getting scooped. Instead, we're going to use Alice to blow it up in order to get the Lilith, which then brings back the Mist and the Jack Raid. Reducing the cost as well. Jack Raid play, and now our memory is sky high. Gonna go into Ruin mode, get to keep turn, and we get to put the 10k blanket down. Going to recover the rookie, and we are going to play it back and recover up to 6 security. So this was the sort of thing I was talking about. Like, it makes things very, very difficult. Just gonna answer back straight away with a Mimi, which waits out the 10k blanket. It's kind of the downside to going 10k rather than going for 5. Gonna use Lament in order to bring back a piece. Lament actually a fantastic card in Mill. So we are playing with no blanket. Suspend, play Palmon. Palmon gonna take the Hydra, maybe trying to play like the Floodgate Wars. But the problem is, like, Tom isn't attacking. Like, he's only ever really attacking for Ruin mode to clear, and then, like, Ruin mode doesn't care if it loses the memory from attacking because it's gotten its value. It's blown itself up. Ashpedet. Wait, do we even need to? Do we even need to? There's nothing to... Like, she doesn't get anything crazy from doing this. It's only 1 tamer, so it's not like she's gonna get dummy value off of hitting the... Off of, like, hitting a quartz. It's gonna get a double hit, which we do love to see. Now makes... Well, would make the level 4 scary. Ooh, Jack Raid nearly steals turn. Good thing that it was a full Digisorption off of the Argomon. If she'd paid any extra memory, that would have been... Not curtains, but it would have been very, very unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate... No Rivals Barrages in security there. Oh, okay, so we're just making sure that memory is where it should be. Right, Cooling gonna pop 1. We have Ghoulmon and Lilith coming back. Just a reminder though, Calling is at 1 for a very good reason. Correct the training, evolve for 0, mill 2. It actually looks like Tom is closer to decking out here than Emily, which is quite funny. He's behind on security and behind on, well, I mean, I guess ahead, question mark, on deck. But it does also mean most of his deck is also in his trash, which means he has access to all kinds of nonsense off of Jack Raid should he need it. It's gonna go Black Growlmon. Mill 3 gets the Slinger. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Emily. That Slinger is huge. Gets the Gilmon now that when it gets deleted, is gonna gain back the memory. So gains back the memory, popping it using Alice, and we're gonna get back the Jack Raid. So he gets to keep turn, and we get to go Jack Raid, which means he should be able to double Extender here. First Jack Raid gives a bajillion memory. Gonna go into the Ruin mode, which does the 5. Is going to swing at the Bloom Lord. And then that is going to put down the 10k blanket. Oh, he is so close, but it does not matter. Emily, far too far behind now, and I think that is going to be us calling it here. Very, very solid game out of the both of them. If you liked what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe for more. We're past 1k, but it's onwards and upwards, and we'll see you in the next one.